Math 76, Lesson 8, Perimeter. So perimeter is best described as the distance around a shape. So in other words, if we were to take a shape and then measure all the walls or the lines on the outside of the shape and then add all that distance up together, that would be the perimeter. So we've got a couple of shapes we're going to practice that with today. And a few of these shapes require some knowledge about them. The first one, we have a square. Now, the square has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, but they only tell us the length of one side, which is why it's important that we know some information about squares, which is that all 4 sides of the square are equal to each other. So if one side is 1 inch, then that means this side is also 1 inch, this side is also 1 inch, and this side is also 1 inch. So in order to find the perimeter, or the distance all the way around the square, we would take 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which would give us a total of 4 inches. We can also check this with our ruler. At least on this one we can. So this is one way to show you how perimeter is found. So from 0 to 1, right, we've got 1 inch. And then if I rotate my ruler from 1 to 2, we've got the second wall. 2 to 3 gives us the third wall. And from 3 to 4, we have the fourth wall, which checks out because we started down here. So 4 inches for the perimeter. Next, we have a rectangle. Now, on the rectangle, we see that we've only got 2 sides labeled. So we have to know some information about rectangles, which is that the opposite sides of the rectangle are equal to each other. So if this is 4 centimeters, this side will also be 4 centimeters. And if this is 2, this will also be 2. So to find the perimeter, we're going to go ahead and take, we'll start at one end and go all the way around. We're going to take 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. So 2 and 4 is 6, 6 and 2 is 8, 8 and 4 is 12. So that means my perimeter is 12 centimeters. I'll go ahead and show you this on the ruler as well. So I've got my centimeters from here. I've got 0 to 4, right? And then if we add 2 like we did, we end up with 6. And then if we go from 6 and we add 4, we're at 10, plus the last 2, it's 12. So 12 centimeters, that's our perimeter here. Now the last one, we have an equilateral triangle. Now, this is not all triangles, this is equilateral triangles. And the book will tell you when you're dealing with an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangles are special in the fact that all 3 sides of the triangle are exactly equal. It's very similar to a square. So if one side is 30 millimeters, then both of the other sides are also 30 millimeters. So to find the perimeter of this one, we would take 30 plus 30 plus 30. Go ahead and add those up. All the zeros make 0. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, which means I have 90 millimeters. All right, and that's my perimeter here. Last one, we've got a funny looking shape, which is a trapezoid. Now on funny looking shapes, they will label all of the sides you need to add up. So from there, you just need to make sure you add up correctly. And notice this one is 2.5 centimeters. It is not 25. So watch out for decimal points. So if we have 3, 4, 2.5, and 6, we'll go ahead and add all those up. 3 plus 4 plus 2.5, which I'm putting off to the right, or I could put some placeholder zeros there. And then the last one is 6. So if you want, you can go ahead and add placeholder zeros so you don't forget about your decimal. So on this right column, we've got 0, 0, 5, and 0. I'll add up to 5. I'll bring my decimal point down just like if I'm dealing with dollars and cents. Then I have 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 6 is 15. So 15.5 centimeters is my perimeter of this trapezoid. So that's all there is for perimeter. If you guys have any questions, let me know on the school's website, and I will see you in class.